Well, I hope this works. Seems to be working. Oh my God. So I'm not sure if anybody's on here. Are you on here? Okay. You get to hear my dishwasher in the background because I had to change computers and my other computer was not tapping into YouTube. The camera was shutting down and everything was not coming on. So it was pretty bad. I have no idea. All I can say is it is Mercury retrograde, so it's very possible anything could happen because, um, it's been crazy. But my garage opener has been going crazy too. Other electronics have been going crazy. People are reporting their computers are going out. Yeah, so I'll blame it on Mercury, but I'm on my other computer. So anyway, um, first things first. So I just got done with a bunch of readings for people, and yeah, I was actually doing readings tonight. Um, Working on some cases and then working on some personal things for people. And sorry about the dishwasher in the background. I just got that going. Um, anyway, one of the things I wanted to tell you is this is free. These are free questions. And it looks like we have a poop load of people here. Hold on one sec. Can I see how many? They won't even tell me how many. We've got, I don't know. We have 85 so far. Subscribe to my channel and give it a like. That's one thing. And the other thing too, I will be answering questions. I won't answer all of them because there's already a lot of people on here so far. But do me a favor. When you ask me a question, I would like to know who I'm talking to. So give me your name. If you're referring to somebody else, give me their name and age if you can. And anyway, as long as you can hear me, that's good. It looks like so far the internet is sort of cooperating. I don't know if it's an internet problem or my computer up there. Another thing is I'm just a psychic, so nothing here is based on fact. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. You're just getting questions answered by a psychic. So anything you do in response to my questions is your own doing. Nowadays you have to be so careful, and it's really people are kind of nuts out there, especially with these big cases going on. They are screening and filtering. We used to have something called free speech in this country, which we don't have anymore. Anyway, I can't even read all of your comments. There are so many. And no, I'm not going to do missing person cases on here. Questions such as, hold on one second. Questions about jobs, career, that kind of thing, relationships. And now I'm getting the constant constant question or feed through my email from YouTube. It's kind of crazy. All right, so we'll jump into some questions. Yeah, this is opinion. But now I'm going to scroll up to the top because people are confused on the other chat. See, that's what YouTube wasn't letting me in to my own chat. That was the problem. Yeah, it was just like it was sitting there and it was spinning and spinning, and then I'd press a button and say, "You are not authorized to go in here." I was like, "What the?" So hopefully they'll catch on. I'm not good at computers or anything like that. Yeah, my bunny is, I think she's over by her house, just waiting for treats later. Okay. Yeah, and also people have like disguised names um, on here. So give me your first name. If you want to give me your age, that would be good. Um, I'm getting Michelle on Wheels. She's asking about whether she'll be buying a home this year. If so, where? I'm actually getting November. Where I am not getting. And I'd probably need your location to hone in on where you're going. See, there's certain information that I need, especially doing this by chat. When I'm doing a reading with somebody and I'm hearing their voice, it's a totally different thing. And it's very, very hard to do YouTube live and to answer questions. So there is some things that kind of feed me and my vision that I need. So name, age is good, area is good. Yeah, my bunny probably ate one of the cords to the computer, although she's not much of a chewer, actually. Mhm. Um, okay, I have an important question here from Wendy D. You were asking, see me getting a kidney before I have to dialyze? I don't believe so, Wendy. What is this about, Mrs. Presley? I haven't watched the news, sorry. There's a lot of people leaving the earth right now, or the living zone. Oh, you saw ship? Oh, that's right. I do have a sailboat. Let me turn off my email box because it is, for some reason, getting all the feed on here. Okay, turn off that mail. Our forensic astrologer, she can't hear the dishwasher. Why aren't you over here like washing the dishes? I mean, come on, least you can do. Um, let's see what else. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have Carol Ann on here. Jimmy gets an MRI Monday. Is it bad? Feels like it's something they watch. Yeah, so when you ask a question, give me your name and your age if possible. And a specific question. You don't have to give me a last name. Somebody was asking me about their daughter. Why don't you ask me specifically about your daughter, what you want to know? Okay, back to Michelle. Buying a home this year in my state of California or elsewhere. It's very possible towards the fall, like November, and I'm also getting something central. Name central. And actually, can't exactly tell you the city there. I've got Nancy. I have lots of pain constantly. Any insight? I'm getting something of your glands, something with your glands. I'd also check thyroid. But I'm getting something with your glands, and I'm also want to say to check your left lung. Yeah, missing people I probably won't do. Hmm. All right, so we have Patty, age 48. How is my career looking? Starting to get restless. What am I doing? I don't see a change in your career except possibly August. But actually, I don't see you leaving that career this year. Okay. Lover of the law, yes. I hope it's full of love and laughter. It'd be nice. I can provide the laughter, actually. I have a lot of sick jokes stored up inside of me. I have Emma, and she says she's going through financial issues and they keep getting worse. It's a roller coaster. Do you see them resolving anytime soon? I feel July is a lot of decisions for you. So, not exactly soon, but less tense by March. When you ask about somebody if they're going to be okay, please tell me if something specific that you want to know about them. Dolores asking about her daughter Michelle, health wise, and she's 47. I'm getting something blood sugar related with her. And I also feel something hormonal going on with her, too. I have Robin O asking about her accident settlement. Go favorably for you. Sort of. There's a compromise, I believe. So, yes and no. I don't think you get what you want, unfortunately. Um, I have Taylor, 30 years old, single mother to 3 boys. My program at work is shutting down. I will be laid off. of March. Plan to buy a house this year. Any insight? I'm not seeing you buying a house. Possibly a lease or rent around July. And I actually see a new job around May. Oh boy, hold on. This just went right past me. This thing like scrolls around. So, all right. I have Debbie, 64. Will your sister have another stroke? She's Patty, age 62. I don't think so, Debbie. Not like she had. I have Janice, 70, son. Does he have auto? I'm not sure what you're asking me. What's your son's name? I have Sarah, 26. Any love life incoming? I'm getting August, possibly for you. August, September. But be careful, somebody younger might come about too. I have Reba from North Carolina. Can you tell me if my son will be able to get help in his recovery? His name is Bradley and was born in 1990. I think so, but honestly, I want to say the next year he should also be watched too. Okay, whoa. Okay, I have Melissa, 48, received some uncertain health news today. Do you see what the results mean? I don't see anything negative, Melissa. I see a deficiency though. And I also see that there are bone issues in your family. And that is one thing that they probably would like to, or that you should watch for in the future. I have Trisha Harker, 47. How do you see the health of my parents this year? Mom is Charlene, 74. Tommy, 75. Tommy, 75, I feel should watch his heart health, but I think he's okay. He's pretty strongly built. Charlene, I'm getting high blood pressure, and I'm also getting something about her neck and her lower back. So I do see some more skeletal issues for her. I do get something about Charlene and her lung health too. Just should be watched. I have Ample Spark, 38 years old, in the same job for 19 years. It pays well. It's flexible around my kids. But I'm bored. Should I stay? You could be a psychic if you want. I can teach you. I think you'll stay there for, I want to say, about a year to 2 years. For you, big job change comes around, I believe, age 41. I have Dawn, 56. Haven't seen my mom in 53 years. Whoa. Don't know what happened to her. Her name is Mabel Sandy. Has she already passed on? I get a feeling like she did. Jimmy, 39, struggling in life, no job. Do you see something changing? See me working. Jimmy, you're gonna have to reach out of the box. Maybe do what you don't want to do, actually, but there's a lot of people hiring. So my answer is maybe go for something else. I think if you did, March might bring something to you. Um, let's see. I have Ricky Robinson. My husband, Sean, 31, is being taken to court for child support out of spite. Daikifah, do you see a favorable outcome for him? Yeah, I don't see much of a change, but he should watch out for next year. Oh boy. Whoa, this just jumped on me. Hold on. Um, oh, thank you, Maggie. No, no donations needed here. Um, that's fine. You got to have something free in the society anyway. I just can't answer all the. I've got a lot of people on here. Well, it's only 182 people, but I have uh, Nandini. Um, you're born in India, okay? Uh, you gave me all your information. Well, I'd be a good doctor to help humans. Yes, I do see you working with other doctors. Um, I do feel it's actually in a hospital setting, and I think you will do well. But I'm getting 2024 is significant, so I'm not sure if you are just studying. Um, you get a lot of influence from your father in life. Um, I have, okay, back to Janice. Your son, Jess, 47, autoimmune. Does he have one? I don't feel so, Janice. I haven't really, I can't really say this out in public too much, but watch what you put in your body, especially when it's been mandated to you, and that's all I'll say about it. Um, um, okay, I have Katie, 38, of Chicago. Any advice about my whistleblower status? Should I move forward with Ken? You're asking a couple of different things. I think you stay around, Ken. Your career has been very difficult. I'm feeling some promise actually about February. Um, I have Summer F, I believe. Do you see us selling the house and getting some money for the inheritance soon? I'm getting a window of March to July about inheritance, but to tell you the truth, selling the house, I'm getting September. Okay. Sarah, 26. I try to tap into my third eye. Is this attainable? Look, I have four eyes. um, sure, anything's possible, Sarah. I think that you overthink things sometimes. Um, you've had a very watchful nature ever since you were a kid. I feel that you might have a grandmother who has abilities. I get you as a clairvoyant with some healing abilities too. Hmm, that's interesting. I have Charisse, 60 years old, need a job. What do you see me doing? I see you doing books. I also see you doing something online. The online thing could be selling. Oh, okay. I have Anita, 40-year-old. How does school and clinical going to go next year? School feels hard, but I think you come out okay. I have Karen. She's in her mid 60s attending grad school. New York City for a second career. Need a job ASAP. Any suggestions or advice? You're creative, Karen. I get some creativity around you. I see you in public. That's weird. I got something about interpreting or something. I feel like you're very good at organizing too. So it could be that you work for somebody and uh, do some kind of management for them, actually. So I see a lot of opportunities, but I think you have a business sense. I have Callie. Why do all my friends and family that have passed on visit me in my dreams? Well, sometimes people who have mediumship abilities, I don't rely on dreams because dreams are the unconscious mind. I think your mind could be focused on them. One or two of them, especially an older woman, could be in your dreams, and that could be real. But you need to try to focus on them when you're awake, and that might give you more clarity. Okay, I have Logan, 26. Do you see any love coming my way this year? Possibly June. Possibly June. This year in general is actually pretty good for relationships or um, new relationships. I have Lady D, my parents George and Karen are both going to be 76 this year. How is their health? Karen is kind of built like an ox. The one thing I get about George is memory issues, things of the mind. So that's something to watch out for. And I also feel his hearing might go in his right ear. Hold on, I had a pretty funny question. Oh, hold on. Darn it, I missed this question. Sometimes if I don't hold the mouse, it just goes by me, and I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to. Yeah, ask one question each, please. That would be helpful because right now I have 200 participating on here. Sure, I'll just sit here all night. No problem. I better make more coffee, huh? I have Nanette. You should tell me the father's name that you're talking about, who's verbally and emotionally abusive to your grandkids. And my daughter, she won't leave him. Thank you. Possible leaving around April or something, some kind of falling out in April. I also feel some infidelity possible. I have honey or art of storytelling. Female? Are you able to see where my abilities may be? Actually, I see some abilities in cards, believe it or not, for you. Um, and writing too. Well, obviously, artists are too. But I do see writing abilities, which can actually bring on intuitive abilities. And intuitive abilities can come through in writing and vision. Marcy Schwartz, anyone else in here missing their life purpose and in pain, having such a void? There's a lot of that. In fact, tomorrow evening, I'm going to be doing a podcast. You once saw her on the previous podcast, Psychic Rachel Kohler, and I will be talking about 2023. And we're going to be really pushing because let me tell you, we're in Mercury retrograde right now, and we've had to do some trials on this one because we're trying to stay positive and give you something positive for this year. And we'll have a couple of extra topics. So keep tuned on my Facebook page. Okay. Wow. It's like windy outside. Can hear it. All right, I have Jilly Bean, 54 single. Will 2023 be better for my family, my job status? Will I retire? I feel pretty good for job status and income, actually. Retire? No. I'm not getting something till 57. I have Mary. Your sister is Barbara. Is she going to be okay? She's living in grief and guilt, though she shouldn't. I detect a tough year for her, and she could use some support, is what I get. So I'm getting a pressing situation. Might need counseling. I have Tana and worry about my nephew Brady, who is in prison. Um, will he be rehabilitated? It could be 4 years or so, 3 or 4 years. I have Diana, age 62. Any health advice? Autoimmune? I don't think so, Diana. Like I said, there's some very bad offsets of what was implemented the last couple of years to the public. I'm sorry, I'm not with the box equation that everything that's been given to us is good for us. That's all I have to say about that. Soulmates. Soulmates are an interesting thing I've talked about in some of my podcasts too. I feel that we have one soulmate. No. And do soulmates always end up with us? No. So I have Janine. I think you're going to have to make it happen. I also feel you hesitate quite a bit about going into something long term. August rings a bell for me for you, but I'm getting also a Capricorn around you. So to answer your question, it is very possible, but I think some changes have to come from you first to embrace somebody coming into your life. Um, let's see. I have Summer Rae. That's a pretty name. 42, West Virginia. Do you see anything positive in my life? Boy, I see a strong grandmother around you. I think on your father's side. Um, I'm getting a number 3, so I'm feeling next year some big opportunities for you. And this is a good year for, better year for money. I'm just trying to keep my mouse from scrolling through here. Yeah, we have 207 people on here. I have Katie, 33. Do you see any healing abilities for me? You work well with people, Katie, so I think whatever you do, but I actually see you more involved in psychological healing abilities. I'm going to answer one question per person. Okay, I have Kathy 53. Can you tell me if I will stay estranged from my son, Jared? He is 24, please. He's like his father, isn't he? It's gonna be rough going, I think. You know, I feel like he goes his own way. Any reconciliation could be in a year or two, so not right away. I have Debbie Faber, 68. It's been a rough 3 months health-wise, a peek into the future. I feel something about April, some kind of a possible surgical thing, but I think you're going to be okay. Yes, I think you still hang around and you have to pay your taxes, so I know you'll be happy about that. I have Jelly Bean. Please, can you connect to my Rocky puppy or dog? He's kind of like, I'm here, Mom. I'm here, Mom. Why are you asking this psychic? I have Nancy. Would love to find true love again. Your husband passed from brain cancer 5 years ago. I'm very sorry. I get something about number 5 too, which might mean 2025. More favorable in 2024 for you. Somebody who was possibly in the military too. Oh boy, it just jumped again. If I don't hold this mouse here, Funny Moore or Fern. I think you will, but I've heard tons of these, tons, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I have Mimi Jones. Will my son Cameron, 25, get out of this dysfunctional relationship and find a good girl and be happy? I don't know. He sort of hangs on to this dysfunctional relationship. It could be a while. I'm not getting till maybe 26 years old. I see them going back and forth. I have Janice Hunter, 71. My 51-year-old daughter abruptly cut me out of her life 2 years ago. Is there any hope she will come back to me and explain what happened? I don't know. She's sort of in a troubled place, I feel. Does it have to do with a partner here in her life? I feel it might. Maybe hope, but I'm not seeing it right now. I have Vision Blue, 61. I've lived with lupus, so an RA since age 14. Wow. Last year was very painful. Do you see me go in remission, be able to play with my grandbabies again? I feel better after August for some reason. Mary, 72. Well, my art cell, it actually might. I do feel some interest, and it feels private to me. Um, let's see, I have Antoinette. I've been with my boyfriend for 10 years. Do you see him proposing to me soon? Not really. Probably be better if I knew his name. Wow, it is very windy here. I hope the power stays on. Yeah, that windy. Wow. I'm just checking current conditions right now. That was more than a 24 mile per hour gust. That was like about 50 mile per hour gust I just heard. Um, yeah, I'm just reading through. Um, thank you, Kate, you, everybody else too. I have Shannon, 38. Do you see a career opportunity change in the near future? I don't know if I answered you before, but I'm feeling like I'm not seeing it right now. Possibly age 39. I was getting something about July. I have Lisa Penn. Will Pam and I ever be friends again? Oh, I'm not seeing that right now, to tell you the truth. Yeah, if you're talking about a husband or somebody like that, give me their first name. Age is fine too. Oh, I have Sunshine 49 from Oz. We packed up, renting out because of mandates, can't work as a midwife, but travel, half years in our caravan. Do you sense anything? I actually see work again in another community. So that might actually happen. I'm getting something about May of this year. So some good things might actually happen from this. Um, I have, yeah, try to give me your name if possible. Oh man, this just scrolled out again. Hold on. So, yeah, don't give me any missing people cases on here. Okay, I have Julie Morrow. Your sons, Jeffrey 20 and Jonathan 12, both have autism. How does their future looks? Um, Jeffrey definitely feels like he needs programs, school, and possibly some counseling too, long term. Um, Jonathan, I feel pretty good about. Very, very intellectual, very, very high functioning. And I think things might go a little better for him school wise and in the future. Hmm. Um, I have May Lynn, May 51. Your daughter Tiffany, oh my God, passed from car accident. Can you tell me, was she pushed off the road? Is she around me? Around you, yes, and possibly a male figure could either be brother or somebody she was close to. I don't feel pushed off the road. Becky Kimbler. Well, my son John, age 36, repair a relationship. I feel something very strong-willed about him. Well, I don't think so. Not without some intervention. Oh my God, this just scrolled. Hold on. Arlene Gonzalez, are you having a boy? You're ready to pop. Boy, my baby, naturally, will I still need to be induced? And when? I think induced. I'm getting something about the 12th of the month. Whatever month you're due for. Could either be a Pisces or Aquarius, baby, possibly. Oh, hold on, I just scrolled around. Okay. Unsolved Crimes was asking or question Virgos. I'm a Virgo. Okay. I have Magnolia 29 was asking questions earlier about husband named Antonio. I know what you're asking here. Very possible, I'm getting. And somebody who's possibly married too. But don't tell him I said that. Usually, okay. So mediumship questions too take a little more than just saying if somebody's around you. Most likely they are present around you if you are still thinking about them. But I'm a physical medium, so I when I'm doing a reading for somebody, if I detect somebody around them, then I'll go into it. But it's a little more than just doing it within a minute or 30 seconds. It's something that I'll do in a reading, and sometimes they'll come through very strongly. Sometimes they'll make some criticisms or, something as I'm doing the reading for somebody. So it's kind of an indirect way of reading. Um, and, some of my mediumship readings go on, very involved, especially with some tragedies. And I had one person that was overdosed on something and died in a tragic way, but she was sending all these messages to her friend, her close friend, of how she passed away. Um, so they get pretty involved. Jamie, 39, see any change for me this year? Anything to look forward to? Well, I'll tell you what months that are coming to me is actually I'm getting March. I'm also feeling some travel this year, which sounds good. Bigger travel around July, August for you. So some things to look forward to. Yeah, don't tell me what other psychics tell you. Um, I have Emmy, um, 44, upstate New York, teaching inner city kids. Do you see a career change for me, job closer to home? Why was I getting Schenectady for some reason? Or something with an S, possibly Syracuse? I see a possible job change. It might be around May that you find that. And Arlene says, no, it's a girl. Cool. Unless you have twins by mistake, you never know. Um, I would say for an accident or something like a investigation case, if somebody's asking me, I would probably say to do a reading to talk about any kind of wrongdoing that's happening. I would just suggest a reading. Yeah, I'm taking quite a few questions, as Midwest Girl asked me. Um, I have Henrietta. She is from Europe and it's 4 a.m. here. She's 38, wondering if she will find love and will I have kids. I feel like I'm running out of time. If it's 4 a.m. and you walk out in the streets there, I bet you're going to find Mr. Right. Just kidding. Um, I see some hope about this year, and I feel 39 could be possible. Um, it almost feels like you meet somebody who has kids, though, too. I'm also getting somebody of in healthcare or a doctor, very possibly. I was getting somebody that could actually be quite a bit older than you. I'm not getting an age, though. How do you get a reading? I was gonna write it down here, but, just look up my name, Todd Siegel, Psychic Detective, put it in Google, and you'll see my website up there. It's real simple. Um, I have Michaela, your son, Kylo. He's 5, but his birth chart is interesting, though. I fear his life won't be long-lived. Don't go by birth charts. I actually feel a lot of drive in the sun. So remember, if you put negativity on something, it's going to have a negative outcome. So we have to be careful of that stuff. You know what I mean? I have Samantha, 45, Australia, currently single. Any new relationships for me soon? Are you in Sydney? For some reason, I was getting Sydney. Very possible this year. Might be around April. Yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't answer all the questions. There were a lot of people in here. There were other groups on here, other people who have other Facebook pages, and they were actually telling people to come onto this page. That's why you see a lot of interaction among other people there, because they were promoting it on their page. I appreciate it, but I could probably sit here all night and do readings, so I probably should go soon. Debbie Johnson, 69, from Tucson, Arizona. Family tragedies have left me depressed. Will my smile come back? I feel your 70s are better, but I'm getting a 2-year period of till things change for you. I do read Passed Over Pets, but Passed Over Pets don't quite have a lot to say. They go by action, you know. I have Domenica, 58-year-old, see me getting a remote RN position. Very possible towards later spring. No, Denise, 60, in a relationship in the future. I was getting 63-year-old around you. So it's very possible somebody could be in your realm. And like I said, this year is going to be pretty on the upside for relationships. I have Kay from Alabama. I'd like to know if I will move back to Washington in the year. Thanks. I have been in Alabama since 2008. I think in the year it's very possible. I'm getting more like September feel. It must be wet up there because I see a lot of clouds. Clouds and rain. Oh, whoops. Okay, my mouse just like jumped again. Hold on. That's okay, Michaela. I understand. We often have fears about our children, very intense fears. And what you could be seeing is maybe not something life threatening, but maybe what you are seeing is a hard time in that child's life, which when we do see those things, it means that we can try to prevent things from getting worse. And that's the hard part about children because they go through so much. So if you are worried, I would suggest uh, a little prevention to help him. I um, I have Lori getting my cast off tomorrow to see a full recovery from my ankle. It's gonna take a few weeks. I might need some physical therapy or something. I have Tess. I have one question. Do you see me and Mark together ever again? I'm 64 years. I'm not feeling so, Tess. Carol at 69, widowed. Any special person in my future? You're a very special person. So it's going to take a pretty special soul there. Actually, I was feeling somebody like around 80. So it's very possible. Um, but still pretty young at heart. With true stories. So this morning I was at a cafe getting a breakfast sandwich and a coffee. And I don't know why I attract this sometimes, but a guy was picking up a coin he dropped off the floor and started talking to me. And he said, I'm 94. I was amazed. Didn't look 94. And he just had this look about him. I mean, what a survivor. I mean, the guy looked like he was maybe in his 70s. And I turned to him and I looked at him and I said, my grandfather always said that you're not really old until you're about 90. So you're older, you can still go dating. Anyway, oh, hold on one sec. I just got a message coming in here. Oh, message from my secretary actually about Lisa Marie Presley. This is sad. Apparent heart attack. So what do I feel? I'm getting arrhythmia. I'm getting possibly 2 strokes that happen. And I'm also feeling heart attack. I think she was on medication. I'm not feeling any foul play as to right now, but I think she is being monitored by a doctor. That's very sad. I felt people in spirit around her coming to take her. A man especially. I wonder if it was Elvis. Wow. Okay. Um, do I feel animals join us in heaven? Yes, absolutely. And animals actually do have a very strong spirit. It's just they don't communicate like people do. And I see these people talking to them like they're little children and stuff. They aren't. Um, they have very special abilities that we don't. They're intuitive. Uh, yes, they feel love, but it's often different. They certainly don't hurt each other the way people hurt each other or lie. Oh boy, let me see. I'm trying to go on a little bit longer for you guys because there's still 194 people on here. Kathy is watching basketball, but she just saw my live. Well, carry on. I feel the people with the green jerseys win. Um, I think I answered one of these questions, but she might not have heard. Allie French, do you see if I will be married to someone named Troy? I'm not feeling so, Allie. Um, I do believe that animals visit us. I often will go by, well, when I do readings sometimes of farms and stuff, I feel the spirits of these horses still in the barn. I've literally seen them as apparitions before. They're just in there staring at me. Obviously, our animals always are around. Animals sometimes go off to a higher place, just like people do. You know, it's best that we don't hold on. It's best that we wish them well. And if they want to be around us, then they'll be around us. But if I encounter animals in heaven that I raised, I'm going to be busy. I had a whole sheep farm and horses, so I'm going to be surrounded by wool. um, I have, yeah, tell me your first name. I have a lot of code names here. I have Aunt Deanie, 59. Well, my daughter TT married her boyfriend Jonathan, both from San Diego. Tell you the truth, I'm not sure about it. I'm not getting marriage, but I'm not getting separation either. So maybe they held off on it for a while. Jane Marie asks, she's in her 60s. Do you know of a name of my true love? I was getting the letter T for some reason. Full name, not even good at my own name. Yeah, I had about 24 sheep, and they were wool sheep, and I used to spin yarn and knit. I still knit occasionally when I get a chance. things are quite busy. Um, I have Sylvie P, myself, 22. Will I be traveling anywhere besides traveling home this year? I don't know. I was getting Florida for some reason. Hold on, let me. Um, Je- Jennifer, 63. Is tomorrow a good day to see my mother-in-law? I think so, but honestly, Jennifer, I feel like she might be tired. Hold on. When people ask me messages from beyond, no messages. I see the dead and I feel the dead. Sometimes we get messages. Sometimes we have to interpret the messages. Somebody was asking about my readings first week of each month. Those are just, that's a special sale, but I do readings full time. Um, Hold on. What will happen? So I'm doing a podcast on 2023 with Rachel Kohler, the psychic, and we're doing this together. We're going to be taping it tomorrow, or recording, I should say. And we'll see how it comes out. It won't come out tomorrow. It might be next week sometime. I have Carol, 55. I'm having some hip problems. Do you feel it's serious? Any other medical issues? Carol, I was feeling something about sciatica and the nerves around the hip, but I'm not sure if it's actually the hip itself. But I do feel some inflammation there. I don't. Sometimes skin issues with you. Some lower back pain too. I don't feel anything really serious on my radar though. I have Lily, 37, Southern California. Your father passed a while back. Anything you feel or can tell me? About what? You have to be specific. Not trying to put you off there, but yeah, I was explaining about the mediumship a little bit. Feel or tell you is very vague. I have Bina S. Been married for 10 years. Any advice? Stay married. If you're happy and you're married, then stay. Um, James, 39. Do you think I will beat my gambling addiction? James, I will tell you, if you go gambling with me and you watch the way I lose, it'll probably turn you off to gambling. So just invite me out. I do like roulette, and I'm actually quite good at that, but we don't have any of that in my state, so it kind of sucks. Um, yeah, when somebody asks anything with me, please be specific question, because I've got so many people on here. Um, I have Patty. Will your son Sam become a famous writer? I don't know. I get something about teaching in his future, and writing could actually become pretty good. Famous, I'm not sure about. I have Ash Lane. Will I meet anybody in this lifetime? 36, single mother. I believe you have a lot of time. You get a reading with me. You go to my website. It's toddsiegelpsychic.com. And Michaela was wondering when she'll win 2.5 million. You might have to marry it, Michaela. Lori Berry, you had 4 surgery on your ankle. Been a long 3 years. Wow. So maybe that's why I saw a long recovery. Carly, 30. Will I get a literary agent this year? I don't know, Carly, but I'm getting something about a number 3 and possibly when you're 33. I'm just laughing at okay, I have Ricky Robinson. Please come to NOLA so we can win. Where's NOLA? I've actually, I have won quite a bit. I don't go gambling all the time, but I've been pretty darn lucky. I was one time actually playing roulette at a table. It was empty, and it's a true story. And I was um, putting chips down all over the place, and I kept winning. And each combination I did, I kept winning. And the guy at the table, this was on a cruise ship. The guy at the table asked me, he said, "Are you psychic or something?" I'm like, no, 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 just beginner's luck. I ended up leaving the table with $900. True story. Well, I did a little slot machine too. Brought me in some money too. Um, no, I have to look at where Noah is. I don't know where that is. Oh, Misty 46. Will I die alone or will I have a healthy relationship? I think you will have a healthy relationship. Lighthouse asks, what does it mean when you have a vision of something happening while awake before it happens? We call that a premonition. And those can be the most frustrating because people who have had premonitions of very bad events cannot stop it. There is a lady that cleans houses on YouTube. I really like to. Really? Um, I mean, I would watch somebody cleaning my house on YouTube. Hold on. I have Donna Turpin. Will I ever find my true love? I'm a single mom of an 8-year-old. I feel when your child is about 10, actually, Donna. Um, okay. Yeah, so back to Lily, who's 37, and your father that passed. Um, I'm not getting any specific messages, and I'm not a spirit messenger because the dead don't often have messages for us. I hate to tell you that. We can interact in conversations with them sometimes, and they can give you advice, but a specific message to you, no. Yes, I do have some predictions for this year in general, but uh, I'm going to be doing a podcast soon. So keep in touch on my Facebook page where I'll announce it. And I'm on there most of the time. So if you want to interact with me, go to my Facebook page. Same name as this page. Um, is Bigfoot real? I swear I thought I saw Bigfoot at Home Depot, but I wasn't gonna turn around and ask him. But anyway, um, okay, I must have missed. Um, I have Anthony again. Will my son Jacob, 26, do well in med school? He definitely has the aptitude for it. Um, Emotionally, it's going to be hard, but I think he gets a good support system in med school. So I wish him very well. Actually, I think he's very smart. I'm gonna have to go soon. Yeah, the Bigfoot sighting at Home Depot. Well, he was in the plumbing aisle, but quite a hairy back. And one of the funnest places to go late at night is Walmart. You can see some good apparitions there at the self checkout. um, oh no, Lisa Edwards sounds like your husband. um, well, you don't want me to go. I'll just. Oh, Portsmouth, Virginia, there's a casino opening? Is that another Rosie's? I hope not. I don't like the machines. They fix their machines. I went in there not too long ago and I won $400 from this one machine. And now I was just so curious. I'm like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do that machine again. Do you know what? Within a week, the machine was gone. Uh-huh. Yep. Can't let anybody win on these machines. Oh man. Um, I'm probably gonna have to go. Um, I'm just looking for any dire questions. Doreen Berger, my daughter-in-law miscarried last month. Will she get pregnant again? I think she will. You might need some medical intervention, though. I am getting a condition with her, though. Not endometriosis, something else. Is it Hashimoto's or something? I heard something. I'm lucky. Well, actually, I went to a casino one time and I was with my mom. She was visiting, and being a cheap Virgo, I wouldn't gamble, and I was just walking down this hallway, and they're all looking at machines, and finally, I just spotted this one machine. I went to it, and I played it a few rounds, and then all of a sudden, the thing got stuck, and I'm sitting there like, bang, bang, bang. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this machine? So I said to my mom, "Go get one of the attendants. Something's wrong with the machine." Attendant comes over. He says, "Mr. Siegel, you just won the jackpot. It's $3,500." I couldn't believe it. I was just like, "Oh my god." And the other thing was, it was summer, so it was like in a pair of pants and a t-shirt. What they do is they come to your seat and they give you all cash bills. So I'm sitting there putting it in my armpits and my underwear, and I walk off with all this cash. My mom looks at me and I said, "Oh, I guess I'm buying dinner tonight." True story. That was pretty funny. Um, um, okay, hold on. I have Smoke Shop Girl, Julie 49. Will our new business be a success? Actually, I feel quite good about that, believe it or not. Jupiter's realm, you're quite right about that. I have Grant 47. Will Paxton go deaf from his ear problems? I don't feel so, Grant. Um, what am I missing here? Okay. Yeah, I'm been pretty lucky. Um, so anyway, I do have to go. It's actually quite late, and believe it or not, I know it's Saturday, but I do have readings in the morning. Also been working on some dog rescues. There's a lot then ongoing. It just takes a lot of work for people to look. It's not easy, especially when you have dogs or pets that are hiding, that kind of thing. Um, so, like I said, if you want a reading from me, go to my website. It's toddsiegelpsychic.com. If you're on this channel and wonder how to connect with me, I'm on Facebook quite a bit. It's Todd Siegel Psychic Detective on Facebook. And but I enjoyed talking to you. You can always give me feedback too if anything I said is relevant or comes true. I was just a little bit overwhelmed because there were over 200 people on here, and it's understandable. I used to, when I first started many, many years ago on Facebook, I had something called the Free Thursday. Let's see, was it Free Question Thursday or something like that? And 20 people would come on or whatever. This was about seven or no, how long has it been? Maybe 10 years now. When I started doing Facebook, and so 20, 30 people, and then I started doing it. Um, once a month because I started getting like 100 people at a time. And then it grew and it got more. And finally, I just said, oh my God, I can't do all this. So it was very popular. And, but I like to do this if I can. And anyway, so it was nice talking to you. And, keep in touch. And I will talk to you later. Okay, I'm sorry, but I do have to go. All right, you be well. And by the way, that podcast should come out. I don't know when it'll come out, but we're recording it tomorrow. Um, it's a little iffy because I know we're in a retrograde right now, but we have a lot to say about 2023, but we're trying to make it positive if we can. Um, it's a big year of transition, believe me. So I will talk to you later. Goodbye for now.